Good morning, YouTube. It is Monday, February 18th. It is probably around 6:15, 6:30 in the morning, maybe. Not sure the exact time. I know it was after 6 the last time I looked at the clock. So I've been trying to think of, what I want to do for a video. What did I want to do as far as what did I want to say, what did I want to talk about, what subject. And I've probably done this video 3 or 4 times and deleted it and reshot it and deleted it and reshot it and deleted it. I mean, just kept going because I thought it sounded stupid or this, I thought, well, I don't really want to talk about that, and finally came up with a good subject. And to really start it, I guess I should start with, I'm going into school this morning and dropping 2 classes. I'm going to read, I'm going to take them, but just not this semester. The truth is, I have not felt like myself for a very, very long time, going on 4 years. And it has to do with leaving my ex. Man, one of these days I'll actually get into that relationship and what that was like. But ever since I left him, I haven't felt the same. I used to be this super clean person who would clean, not every day, but, at least 2 or 3 times a week, to where my place, I wouldn't have worried about a baby crawling around on the floor, and now there's no way I'd let a baby crawl on my floor. Not that it's filthy, but I mean, because I can walk around on it with white socks and they're still white, It's not, it's not that filthy, but, it's just not as clean as it used to be. I don't even like my dogs playing on it, And I don't know what's happened to me. I don't know if getting out of that relationship, if it's just really taken that long for me to realize that I'm not the same person that I was. The person that I was, is somebody that my husband, not that he has ever, said anything about the way that I am, but he would just love that girl. And I don't know what happened. I don't know when I got to the point where I didn't clean like I used to, and I didn't do laundry like I used to, and my laundry basket has never gotten as high as it gets now. We'll all be down to our last pair of socks sometimes. We do laundry, once a week, but I used to do it at least twice a week. And I don't know what happened. And that's where the whole school thing, came in. I'm trying to better my family's financial situation. I'm trying to make that better. And, I love the medical field. I love everything about it. Nothing about, there's only 3 operations that I've ever seen, surgeries, that I literally can't watch. There's only 3. And I can't watch facelifts. It's gross. It's the only thing I can't watch. I can't watch nose jobs. I can't take that popping when they have to, do something to the nose. That makes me cringe. Can't do, nose jobs. And I have had the experience to watch a male to female sex change. Can't watch it. I have had the worst time with watching the genital changing. Oh man. It just looks painful. Kind of makes me glad I'm a woman. I don't necessarily think that people shouldn't get that kind of surgery if that's, what they want to do. That's awesome, but I just can't watch it. Other than that, nothing bothers me about the medical field. Gunshots, guts hanging out, dead bodies, none of that stuff, gory stuff. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't make me sick. I'm not the person that you would have to worry about if you came in and had something, wrong with you, like an STD or something like that. I'm not the one that's going to go, oh my God, that's gross. I don't have that kind of reaction. I can be adult about things. So the nursing field is great for me. I've been doing off and on things in the medical field since, 2002. No, 2001. I think I finished, 2001. I think it was when I first became a CNA, and then I did medical assistance, and now I'm working on being a nurse. And I have been, this semester has just seemed really difficult and very straining and very stressful, and I couldn't figure out, what is going on. And it occurred to me, I'm taking way too many classes. Nobody with this kind of workload, you can't do it. I can't sleep. I'm failing. I'm not failing classes, but I'm not making the grades that I should be. And it's because I'm taking too many classes. So the two classes that I like the least, math and sociology, I'm going to go today and drop them, which leaves me 3 classes to take this semester, and I don't have to be at school till 10 a.m. on any day of the week, which is fantastic, because I do not function well at 8 o'clock in the morning trying to do math work. So yeah, I'm gonna drop those 2 today and take them next semester. My math teacher wanted me to go talk to a counselor at school, but I don't know what it is they're gonna say, other than, I think from an outsider's perspective, you should probably, drop these classes and take them later. It's not like I'm going to not take them at all, because I have to take them, or I can't graduate. I can't go through that. That's just, a waste of time and money. And it was just getting to the point where I was ready to drop out of school and just become a CNA again. It's quick. I'd be done in a couple of months, and there's even free training nearby, so I wouldn't even have to pay for it. So I just, when I started thinking that way, and I think about the loans that I already have that I have to pay, that's not going to benefit us financially for me to just, go to free classes and become a CNA. I'd be making the same thing or $1 or $2 more than my husband and an hour, and that's not going to get us where we need to be. So that's what's going on right now. I haven't felt like myself, and I'm trying to get myself back together, and I'm going to go to get a bunch of cleaning supplies today and clean our hotel room from one end to the next and make it all better in the way that it should be, and try to get myself back, to where I, usually am. I wouldn't say I'm a neat freak, but I definitely don't live, the way that we've been living. I just don't know what's happened to me, and I've got this fight that I've got to do. I have to fight this. I have to fight, to get the surgery that I want. I'm going to have to fight for that, and I'm going to have to, there's just no other way it's going to happen. As far as surgery goes, I've made a decision. I'm going to go with the doctor that the surgery only costs $10,000. I still need help raising that. I thought I was getting some money towards that from a friend of mine, and turns out he hasn't talked to anybody yet. So I'm still at ground zero there. So still looking for help raising the money. I got a few other things I can do. I can talk to the doctors that I have spoken to about the Weight Loss Surgery Foundation of America. I've been, contacted by a few people off of YouTube and on Facebook about the Weight Loss Surgery Foundation of America. So there is one doctor in particular. I don't know about 2 of them, but there is one in particular. He may be willing to refer me to them. So I'm going to talk to him sometime this week. And, if that's who I get my surgery through, that's how it has to happen. But if I can't get it through there and I have to raise the money myself, I do want to make an attempt to, raise the $10,000. Which is what I'm going to need if I go with the doctor that I'm thinking of going with. So still not real sure about surgery, when it's going to happen or how, and that's another reason I'm dropping 2 classes, because I'm so stressed out that everything, when you get stressed out, you know how it is where everything, even if it's a little problem, seems like it's a huge, enormous deal. That's the other thing. I'm so stressed out about whether I'm going to have this surgery anytime soon, this year, next year. I mean, to the point where I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. It ain't never going to happen. I'm never going to be able to come up with the money. I may as well learn to live this way. And Philly Tomcat sent me a message over Facebook, a couple messages, about the very first recipient of a grant through the Weight Loss Surgery Foundation of America. And this lady was at the same point I was. You know, she was thinking, look, if I gotta live this way, you know, if this is how my life has to be, fine, but I don't want to live this way, just take me. She was saying, you know, she didn't want to live like that. And it ended up working out for her, and I'm not one to give up. I'm not usually one to give up when I really want something, and I really want this. More than getting a degree for nursing, more than anything, I can't think of anything I want more than weight loss surgery. That's the other part of me that I've lost. I got this whole identity when I had the lap band before. I had this whole identity, and that's gone. I became this person, and I shouldn't say I became this person because I always was that person. I just didn't know it until I had, you know, weight loss surgery to bring me there. But that girl is desperate to come back. And the fat girl just does not want to, you know, let her. And, God, metaphors are funny. But, I mean, honestly, that's what it is, you know. I'm not myself. I can't wear my clothes. I can't, you know, I wear sweatpants all the time. I wear sweatshirts and sweatpants. And it's the same stuff over and over again because I don't have a lot of clothes. I refuse to spend a bunch of money on clothing. You know, I just won't. They do make cute things for big women, but I don't want to spend the money on that stuff because then that's going to just give me permission to be overweight. And I refuse to do that. Not going to do it. So I wear sweatpants all the time. And when I look at my old clothes, the things that I saved from when I was thin before, I have them put up in a bin, but every now and then I go visit them, you know, and I go future shopping. I'll talk about that in another video, what future shopping is for me, and it's kind of my retail therapy, but I'll talk about that in another video. I'll talk about that in my next video. But I go and visit my old clothes and, you know, remember what an outfit that I wore. Like, I have a shirt and a pair of jeans that I have still that I wore the day I went to the plastic surgeon for the first time and met this guy who's going to do my, you know, body lift and my implants and stuff. And I remember what it felt like to wear that shirt and those jeans. And I'll get into them again someday. Just don't know when. You know, so that's where I'm at. I gotta be heading to school here soon, so I gotta, you know, stop with the video soon, but I want my identity back. I want me back. And the first step is cutting down on classes at school. I can't take on too much at one time. It's just too much. I'm going to end up dropping out of college and have all these loans to pay back and no degree. And that doesn't even make any sense, you know? That's dumb. That would be, you know, I'm not a stupid person. I'm not a genius by any means, but I'm not a stupid person, and that's stupid. That would just be stupid to do that. I can't do that. So, you know, I'm gonna take care of that and let myself, you know, I gotta be easier on myself too. I'm very hard on myself, and I gotta stop doing that. So, but that's where I'm at right now, folks. That's what's going on in my life, and I did, you know, want to take a minute here for a second just to give a thanks to everybody who has contacted me about not giving up and, you know, pushing forward even though I don't want to, and you know, and the support that I have found through YouTube and Facebook is just amazing. And one of these days, maybe my next video, I'll name off people, because I can't think of all the names right now. And I want to give people recognition, you know, for just their kind words and their uplifting words that I've gotten every time I think I want to give up, and I make a post about it on Facebook, or I say something about it here or something like that. I just you know, want to say thank you. And one of these days, I really do hope that I can be, you know, this kind of support for someone else. But I will be posting this later, and because I'm getting another laptop today, so I'll be able to do this from home. But I will be posting this later, and I want to, you know, tell everybody have a good week. Hope everybody's Monday goes great. And you know, as always, any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to message me. I will message you back as soon as I can, and I will keep everybody updated. Love you guys. Bye.